Welcome! In this episode, we'll take you to a quiet pocket of bush and water where the weather shifts by the minute, the wildlife wanders freely, and every walk feels different. We even met a couple of the shackies who call this place home. A simple, peaceful escape on the edge of the lake. Enjoy! So while we're staying at Lake Leake, we are staying on site number 5, which is a powered site. And in my personal opinion, it is the best site because it's right opposite. There's beautiful view, the boat ramp. It's close to the showers, which are $1 for 4 minutes up there. Nice and spacious, very clean. We've got the camp kitchen picnic area. Whoop, really fell there. We've got book exchange, DVD exchange. In memory of Dick Murphy, caretaker of Lake Leake, 1931 to 1985, erected by the shack owners and anglers of the settlement. And the shack owners are also known as the Shackies. A great community spirit here. Got a communal campfire when fire is permitted. Toilets, which are nice and clean. And then you've got 4 other powered sites. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and up the top you've got a couple of sites there. It also has a dump point. No potable water, so you must bring your own water with you. Powered sites are $25 a night. Without power, it's $13.50, and it's dog friendly. Lots of night action here at the camp. Lots of little wallabies, which have all now hopped away. Paul just saw a quoll, but I can't see it, so quiet. If you want to walk alongside the weir, you can get access from the campsite. You go towards the shed and there's a side gate here which is unlocked, and look at that, today is beautiful. Can you hear it? Can't hear it, can you? It's not windy, yay! We're on the other side of the lake. Well, actually it's called Swamp Bay. So many shacks. And a house way up on that hill there. While Paul was fishing, this poor little wombat waddled through. He's very emaciated and he has a terrible case of mange. I did call the wombat rescue people, but not sure if they turned up because we had already left by this stage. So it's a very short walk to Lake Leake Inn. About what, 400 metres of that? But there she is. They have a lovely little outdoor area, and they also have pub camping available at the back. No power, no water. So this is the fire trail behind the camp. Easy access and easy to walk. All the shacks are down there. So at the height of the fire trail you have this amazing view. The fire trail continues on, not sure how far, but we're going to turn left here because this will bring us out to the unpowered sites. So the cricket pitch, as it's known, because there's a cricket pitch there, is the unpowered area. There's no toilets, no nothing. But you're away from it all, that's for sure. So I'll give you a 360. And it's relatively flat too. What do you reckon, huh? What do you think?
It's a small oval.
Easily hit a 4 or a 6.
No, I think it's an old cricket net.
Oh, okay.
Use that net around it.
changing weather in Tasmania. It's supposed to be an alright day today, but the fog has set in, it is raining, it is windy again. Beautiful though.
Okay, so here we have Michelle getting into the Christmas spirit and dressing up Maud for the season.
Festive season. Well, Christmas is less than a week away, so I thought I would do something pretty for Maud. Something simple, but effective. There we go. Thank God for sticky tape.